Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
All right, 6 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Beautiful looking Tuesday morning. Let me refresh the temperature and tell you what it is right here. I was just looking at the dinosaur parks thing. I think it's kind of cool. 73 degrees. 73 degrees. There is rain in the forecast for this afternoon, but probably the way you're going to have it the rest of the next 2 months or so, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Galen Unold is not on the phone. Usually he calls in around this time. I'm sure most of you know that. And, of course, he represents Life South Community Blood Center, and his whole purpose of calling is to remind us that we are the only way that there is a blood supply. So if you can get over to Life South, donate some blood, and, of course, Galen would say, go to the blood bank of your choice.
Yes.
Life South happens to be the one that Galen represents, but donating blood is the only way that blood ends up in the blood banks. There is no artificial blood. So lives are saved. Lives are saved. And Galen, of course, is the segment is sponsored by Penn Flooring. So go to Penn Flooring and check out what they've got. They've got some beautiful flooring, carpeting, tile. They've got some wood flooring and linoleum. And it's not the linoleum your grandmother had in her bathroom. It's nice looking stuff. The showroom for Penn Flooring is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. Go in there, say hi. They've been doing this for over a quarter of a century. They will install the flooring for you. They will tell you how to care for it and answer any questions you might have about it. The showroom is just over the bridge called the McKay-Williams Bridge, which crosses the railroad tracks on 17th Street, just a couple of blocks or so from Pine Avenue. And again, say hi to the folks over at Penn Flooring and thank them for sponsoring the segment with Life South and Galen Unold. All right, what I have planned for the segment with Galen, although he's not here or on the phone with us, is dinosaurs.
Yeah.
There are some dinosaur museums that I want to tell you about and some dinosaur parks.
Nice.
So before I tell you about any of them, I'm going to tell you about one not too far from here. This is a dinosaur park. It is called, I have it on the screen here, hold on, what is it called again? It's called Dinosaur World. Dinosaur World. There are, I think, 3 of them. Hold on.
In the country?
Yeah, in the country. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, we passed it on the way down toward Legoland and stuff that day.
Yeah.
You could see it from
the road.
I-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaur World is between Orlando and Tampa. It's in Plant City. It is one of 3 dinosaur worlds in this country. One of the others is in Cave City, Kentucky, and the other one is in Glen Rose, Texas. All 3 parks, including the one here in Florida, preserve plant life that they say reaches back to the dinosaur days. So you're looking at living things, even if they are plants, from the prehistoric days. There are fossil digs at the 3 parks, including the one in Orlando. In Plant City. They have life-sized dinosaur skeletons. You can step into the shoes of a paleontologist and dig and find bones, etc. The advantage of the Florida location is that it has way more life-sized dinosaurs than the others on the list. It says on their website they have over 200 life-sized dinosaurs, and it just looks like a fun place to go and take the kids. And it's not that expensive. Let me tell you what I found as far as pricing is concerned.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
And then I want to tell you about the others. I just thought I'd tell you this one first. I was debating, tell you about this one last or first. I'll tell you first because this is the closest one. And then we'll tell you about the museums. There are museums with dinosaur bones in them, as well as dinosaur parks, other dinosaur parks. But anyway, so this one, the one in Plant City, it's $16.95 for adults, $14.95 if you're 60 years old or older. Bingo, Robin. That's us.
I know. That's great.
Children are 3 to 12 years. Children from 3 to 12 are $11.95, and then under 3 are free. And I think there are extra costs for the excavation, etc. But
yeah, for the dinosaur digs and the geocrystals and all.
All right, so that's
stuff.
one of the 4 parks. There's another park in Mason, Ohio. It's called Dinosaurs Alive. It's at King Island. King Island is an amusement park, 364-acre amusement park in Mason, Ohio. Are you familiar with it by chance?
No.
The park features over 80 rides and has won amusement today's Golden Ticket Award for having the best kids area in the world for 12 consecutive years. Industry-specific magazines can say whatever they want about how great the overall park is because you just want to see some more animatronic dinosaurs because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dinosaurs Alive is a park within the park. It's a 4,000-foot-long path that features more than 60 life-sized dinosaurs, 56 of which are state-of-the-art animatronic dinosaurs. This is in Ohio.
That's pretty neat.
The world's largest animatronic dinosaur park is this one that I'm talking about. It's worth the small extra admission fee. I guess you have to pay extra to get into the dinosaur park. Mm-hmm. There are actually 7 Dinosaurs Alive parks in America and 1 in Canada, but the one in Ohio is the one that this article is pointing out to be the best of them. They also have the second largest in Ohio, the second biggest at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. So, wow, they've got 2 parks in Ohio. There's a dinosaur park in Secaucus, New Jersey.
Okay.
Secaucus. This is called Field Station? It's called Field Station Dinosaur Park. Field Station. Dinosaur Park is the closest dinosaur park to New York City, if you're in that area.
Nice.
If you get a picture next to a dinosaur with the Empire State Building in the distance, that's cool.
That is cool.
Wow.
That is really neat. We have to go there just to get the photo with the Empire State Building in the distance.
It opened in May of 2012. The dinosaurs at Field Station are, once again, animatronics. The paleontologists and artists got together, as well as animators and roboticists, to make the dinosaurs come alive. They boast that each dinosaur has its own personality and that the resident T-Rex actually reacts to guests in real time, the idea being that no 2 actions will be the same, which is something you won't find from an animatronic dinosaur anywhere else, although I do believe there's one
in Disney.
In Universal.
Oh, Universal.
Yeah, although they say that's actually a puppet. It's controlled by somebody off-site where you can't see him.
Yeah, but he runs and
he moves around in his cage.
Yeah.
And takes a nap when nobody's there. So there you go. So there's the other one in Secaucus. So there's one in Plant City, Florida, one in Mason, Ohio, one in Secaucus, New Jersey, and the 4th one is in Germany. It's a little bit distant, but if you happen to be in Germany, it's in Munchenhagen.
Well, sure, they should have dinosaur parks there. I'm sure they have.
For those willing to venture abroad for their Jurassic thrills, this is the one that they are picking, Munchenhagen. It's an open-air dinosaur park. They're all open-air, by the way. Mm-hmm. They have a 2.5-mile circular track of dinosaurs over there.
Nice.
All right, so those are the parks. So let's take a little break, and when we come back, I want to tell you about the museums. We have right here in Ocala, in Silver Springs, in the Silver River side of the Silver Springs State Park.
Yes.
There's the museum over there, and in that museum, there's a mastodon skeleton, correct?
Yep.
Which is pretty huge.
It's huge.
I don't know my prehistoric history well enough to tell you if that thing lived when the dinosaurs lived, but it's pretty cool to see. And to think that it lived right here in Marion County.
Because they found it in the Akawaha, the bones.
And there's another skeleton over there. I don't know what the beast was called, but it looks like it's, 9 feet tall?
Yes.
9 feet tall. The man who told us about it said it could run 70 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. It had teeth the size of my head.
Yes.
So basically, I'd be dead because it could run 70 miles an hour. And I think it would eat me.
And it climbs trees.
Guy
Marwick.
Yeah, Guy Marwick, right.
Yeah,
that's who told us.
Silver River Museum.
All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back with the museums where you can see dinosaurs for those wanting someplace cool to go with the kids this summer.
Nice.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today with a thunderstorm around during the afternoon and evening hours, the high 87 to 91, and partly cloudy overnight, those 71 to 75. For tomorrow, sunshine mixing with building clouds with a thunderstorm around, mainly during the afternoon hours over the interior, the high 89 to 93. Thursday, sunshine mixing with clouds with a thunderstorm around, mainly during the afternoon hours, high 89 to 93. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Who doesn't love heading out on the boat with a family, hitting the ATV trails with friends, or blazing new stretches of highway with riding buddies? Your toys are your ticket to outdoor fun. At the McDonald Allstate Agency, we get to know you and help make sure you have all the right coverages. Plus, when you bundle your coverage for your car and your home with your boat, motorcycle, RV, or more, you can save up to 30%. So call the McDonald Allstate Agency today at 622-2333 or stop by one of our 2 Ocala locations at Calla Hills or the Jasmine Square Plaza.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary.
Hi, this is Brad. I want to take a moment to talk about a serious issue. In the next 5 years, the aviation industry is projected to have a shortage of commercial pilots. Now is the time to start training. Ocala Flying Club has started a scholarship for the youth of Marion County ages 17 to 24. The club will donate up to $4,000 towards a pilot's license. This will help get the student on their way to obtaining their commercial pilot license. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you know someone that would be, please contact Ocala Aviation Services, 861-7484.
R&D Tactical Solutions, Ocala's indoor gun range. 12 climate-controlled state-of-the-art lanes. R&D Tactical Solutions, full retail store, everything from firearms to CCW classes. Located next to the Supervisor of Elections. Open 9 to 7 weekdays, 9 to 5 Saturdays, and 10 to 4 Sundays. Call 622-7468. R&D Tactical Solutions, Ocala's indoor gun range. Call 622-7468.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
All right, 74 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA. Thank you for tuning in. 18 minutes after 8 o'clock. You're already 1 week into July. That's hard to believe, huh?
Yeah.
So we're talking about something fun that you can do this right now. You could do it with the kids. The kids are out of school right now. Dinosaurs are a cool thing for kids. One of the funny things that Galen has told us before is that boys love dinosaurs until they discover girls, and then they forget everything they ever learned about dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is the truth.
But what's the truth about little girls? Do little girls like dinosaurs, or is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I had both a boy and a girl, and whenever they had projects in elementary school, we had to do a project that incorporated dinosaurs. So, it wasn't about the dinosaurs, but I figured out a way to incorporate dinosaurs in their project when they were loving that thing. So it worked out really well.
So the movie Jurassic Park. When did Jurassic Park come out? That's got to be 20 years ago or so, right?
I would think so.
Jurassic World is the movie this summer.
Yeah, my son and daughter-in-law saw it. They're in their mid-30s, and they loved it. They said it was great.
I think it brought in $511.8 million the first weekend it was out there. I don't have any other numbers besides that one. But anyway, so we have some dinosaur... I was telling you about dinosaur parks. Now, all of the parks that I mentioned have fake dinosaurs, animatronics. There's no real dinosaurs now. There might be some exceptions to that. There might be some real dinosaur bones in some of those parks. I think the one in Germany has some real dinosaur bones. Mm-hmm. But if you want to see some real dinosaur bones, and I know you know this, there's some museums, but I want to tell you about some of the best ones. And off the top of my head, if I didn't look at this list, I would have told you about two of them. I'm reluctant to say the Smithsonian because I can't really remember. Do you remember? Were there dinosaur bones in the Smithsonian?
Yeah, because there was the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History.
Okay.
In Washington, D.C. The Smithsonian is like 12 different buildings.
Right.
And each building has a different theme to it. So.
Are the dinosaur bones in the Smithsonian real? I just typed in that.
But I love the Museum of Natural History in New York.
Gosh,
with all the dinosaur bones in there, it was so cool.
Wait a minute. Okay, hold on a second. Smithsonian's Dinosaur Hall to close April 28th for a 5-year renovation, and this was posted on January of 2014. A 5-year renovation.
Wow, that means they'll have cool stuff in there.
So this is an article from January of 2014. It says more than 65 million years after they went extinct, dinosaurs are about to disappear again, at least from public view in Washington, D.C. The Smithsonian's National Museum of Natural History said, this is January of 2014, that the Dinosaur Hall will close April 28th of 2014, that was last year, for a previously announced $48 million makeover. Most of the popular specimens won't reappear until the year 2019, when the Fossil Hall at the world's second most visited museum is reopened.
That is pretty awesome.
Once completed, the 31,000 square foot hall will have a new centerpiece, the Wankel T-Rex. Wankel T-Rex.
Wow.
Whatever that is.
It's bigger, I think.
One of the most complete Tyrannosaurus Rex skeletons ever unearthed. So you got to wait till 2019 for this to open.
Wow.
That is kind of cool.
That's very cool.
It's kind of sad that it takes 5 years to do something like that, though. But anyway, so.
Yeah, well, they've got a plan.
They got to put their bones together, Robin.
Exactly.
Put the bones together.
Exactly.
All right. And then locally, there's at least one bone. I mean, not one bone, but one skeleton. And I guess it's real. It's over at the Silver River Museum.
I think it is real.
I guess that's considered a dinosaur.
Is real.
Yeah. And then there's a mastodon up in Gainesville at the Museum of Natural History at the college, at the university. There is. Gosh, what did we see? There are some skeletons up there.
Yeah.
And the way I understand it, that particular one, if I remember right, and you can see just by looking at it, some of the bones are real, and some were manufactured from plastic to fill in the blanks when they didn't have a whole bone.
Yeah, when you're looking at it, and then they have a paper schematic there, they show you which bones are real and which bones have been added to complete it. So I think that's pretty neat. They're not trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes up there.
No.
Wonderful museum.
All right, so now let me tell you about the best dinosaur museums in the world. The Smithsonian is left off of this list, and now I understand why, because it's not going to be open again until 2019.
Yep.
The Museum of Natural History in New York is not on this list.
It's wonderful.
What I recall about that museum is from a child. You went there as an adult.
Last year.
Just last year.
Yeah,
so you know it better than I do.
It was so great. Got cool pictures. My son pretended to be the dinosaurs.
Right.
He had a lot of fun.
All right, so let's see. One of them is in Chicago. The museum called Field Museum in Chicago, the world's biggest version of the world's most famous dinosaur. The museum's Evolving Planet exhibit, dedicated to the last 4 billion years of evolution.
Oh, how cool.
Features dinosaurs from as far away as Madagascar and Antarctica.
Wow.
The main attraction stands at the entrance. Her name is Sue. Sue is the largest Tyrannosaurus in the world who greets visitors at Chicago's Natural History Museum. She is a terrific specimen. Her original skull weighs 600 pounds. She's got 58 actual teeth, none made out of plastic. Wow, that's kind of cool.
I saw her with my mom. 10 years ago, they brought Sue into the Gainesville Museum of Natural History as a traveling exhibit. My mom wanted to go see her, so her and I went up there, and we went up there and saw Sue, and she was just totally enamored by her. I mean, she was just...
Were you?
Oh, yeah. It's just so incredible to look at and in awe of, and so she was a traveling exhibit, and it's really, really great to take advantage of things like that, especially since it's right in our area. I mean, gosh, you know, that time will pass you by.
She's now in Chicago. Exactly. Time passes by. Another one in this country, I think the rest of them, oh, no. Well, yeah, maybe. Hold on. No, okay, I got 2 more in this country, and then the rest of them are in the rest of the world. So one of them is in Wyoming. This is the Wyoming Dinosaur Center. This has a 106-foot Supersaurus. The museum has acquired the most complete Archaeopteryx in the world, and boasts skeletons from Triceratops Stegosauruses, whatever, Velociraptors, among others, in all sorts of dynamic poses. The real draw is getting to talk with real paleontologists like those who inspired Alan Grant's character in Jurassic Park.
That is cool.
All ages are invited to dig for a day by signing up to participate in excursions to one of the world's richest bone fields just down the street in Wyoming. Wow.
Yeah, I hear that's a pretty popular place, and I've seen stuff online about it. I've seen it in books at the, public libraries when there wasn't computers, and it just was always someplace I wanted to go.
It's in a city called Thermopolis.
Not to be confused with Metropolis.
Yeah, the thermo metropolis.
Yeah.
All right. So there was one in, what was the other one? Chicago, Thermopolis, Wyoming. And the other one in the United States is in Atlanta. That's a little more doable. Mm-hmm. It's called the Fernbank Museum of Natural History in Atlanta. The true giants of the prehistoric world may have been unearthed in Patagonia, but you have to go to Atlanta to see them on display.
Nice.
The giants of the Mesozoic exhibit features the carnivorous Gigantosaurus. I like that name. The Gigantosaurus, which rivaled the T-Rex in size, as well as the Argentinosaurus, the 100-ton sauropod that scientists say is the largest dinosaur ever classified. A flock of more than 20 pterosaurs glide overhead.
Pterosaurs? They must be like pterodactyls, only they're pterosaurs.
That's what I would think, yeah. The museum also has offers a glimpse into prehistoric Georgia with murals and life-sized dinosaur models.
Nice.
So there you go. Those are the three in the United States. The Smithsonian left off of the list. Now we understand why.
Yes.
And I told you before we started talking about museums, I told you about the parks where there are fake dinosaurs, including the one in Plant City, in case you're just tuning in.
Yeah, and that should be good to go, and it's a doable price.
Yeah, it's very doable. The other ones I'll real quickly tell you, because obviously, unless you're going to be traveling abroad, you won't go to them. One is in Berlin. There's a museum in Berlin. That's actually considered the best one in the world for some reason. There's one in Alberta, Canada, the Royal Tyrrell Museum of Paleontology. There's one in Canberra, Australia, called the National Dinosaur Museum. There's one in Brussels called the Royal Belgian Institute of Natural Science. And there's one in China called the Zhejiang Dinosaur Museum in Zhejiang. In Cape Town, South Africa, there's one called the Iziko Museum. And there's one in Istanbul called Jurassic Land. So
nice.
Those are the ones we have.
I love that. I love this segment. This is so cool. It is just so nice to visit that as an adult. It brought back a lot of memories when my children were little and your child was little, and because dinosaurs was in the forefront.
And when you stand next to one of these things, you say, that's an animal.
Yeah.
That's an animal.
Exactly.
You know, the closest you're ever going to come to that size animal is if you're swimming in the ocean and there happens to be a blue whale nearby.
Yeah. Exactly. But it's, right in our own backyard, there's the Silver River Museum and there's the Florida Museum of Natural History. You don't have to have a lot of dinosaurs to experience the experience, so it's wonderful.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the segment and got a little excited about visiting one of these parks, especially the ones nearby. The segment, of course, is part of what we do with Galen Unold from Life South Community Blood Center. The main message we want to get across is that when you donate blood, you are saving 3 lives. Believe it or not, it takes you nothing. You just lay down on a couch and a phlebotomist will take your blood for about a 20-minute period, a half hour maybe, and you get to watch TV, take a nap, whatever you want to do. Probably not take a nap because you got to keep rolling that ball in your hand.
Yeah.
But anyway, there is no blood supply unless we step up to the plate and donate blood. So go to Life South on Silver Springs Boulevard, right next door to the Cascades in Denellen. It's by the old Winn-Dixie. I don't think that store is open anymore.
No.
But if you're familiar with where Winn-Dixie was, that's where Life South is. And as far as the Bloodmobile, I'm going to trust you to go online and find for yourself. Mm-hmm. Go to lifesouth.org.
Yep.
Lifesouth.org is where you will go to find out the locations of the Bloodmobile. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. We're learning of an admission comedian Bill Cosby made years ago.
The Associated Press obtained the documents in which Cosby admitted in 2005 to getting Quaaludes with the intent of giving them to women he wanted to have sex with. Those comments came from his testimony under oath in a lawsuit filed by a former Temple University employee. He settled with her for undisclosed terms in 2006.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers. A vote in the South Carolina Senate today on whether to send Confederate flag legislation to the state House. Senators voted to take down the Confederate flag. And tragedy at a popular hiking destination in Washington State.
One person was killed yesterday when part of the Big Four ice caves collapsed 75 miles east of Seattle. 4 other people were hurt, one critically and one seriously.
Fox Radio's Ron Flatter. Authorities warning there since May. The unusually hot weather made the caves dangerous. Fox News, we report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio Facebook fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to Facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto, shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroiled grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services. When your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements, from damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking: will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.